Silvana Gomez-Juarez and Liang in the women's strawweight division. Now, 37 and a half years old, is smaller, is less lengthy than Liang. Liang is 25 years old and she has more experience. Now, the experience was not against the best of the best. I mean, a lot of debuting type of fighters, like 1-0, 2-0 like type fighters and things like that. But she has fought some decent girls. I mean, every now and then she will come across a good opponent, like Lilia Shakirova, Juliana Velasquez, Bellator champion, Maria Agapova, Guiyan. Those are like a few of the decent opponents on her record right there. I mean, she every now and then she'll find an okay opponent, but this is another one of them where it's another very average opponent that Liang is gonna fight in a very aged out Silvana Gomez-Juarez, who's been submitted plenty of times in her career so far. Lost a fourth round finish to Pauliana Botelho, beat Vanessa Mella right there, absolute garbage. Lost to Ariane Lipski right there. Got 3 wins in a row. Then got an armbar twice in the first round. If you want to know what Liang does best, it's the armbar. Armbar. Let's go down a little bit. Armbar. Submission, armbar, rear naked. You get the gist. She's a grappler. She's a jiu-jitsu ace. She wants to fight to get to the ground, and she's looking for that submission. Silvana is a legit striker. I mean, she could go out there and destroy Liang in the striking. This is low-level women's MMA at its finest. There's 2 outcomes. Silvana Gomez-Juarez goes out there, defends the takedown early on in the fight, pressures Liang, gets her back to the cage, starts throwing bombs, knocks her out, head kicks her, knocks her out. That's one outcome. Second outcome, Liang gets hit with a few shots, gets a takedown, submits Silvana Gomez-Juarez early on in that fight. It's women's MMA. I mean, one of those 2 things is gonna happen. There's both of them are very, very low level. I think they both should be over there in Bellator, Invicta, PFL, whatever the case may be. I don't think either should be inside of the UFC, but they're gonna make it a UFC fight anyway. It should be -110. It's 50-50. I'm gonna go with the dog. Liang right there. I really doubt the fight goes to a decision with the way that both girls get finished or are the ones getting the finish. This fight's not going to go the distance. I got Liang getting a submission here. Again, is low level women's MMA. So if goes out there, just like goes so hard for that takedown, so hard for that submission, and Silvana Gomez-Juarez keeps the fight on the feet and just rocks her and knocks her out, I'm not going to be surprised. They're very low level. So I got Liang, another underdog in the card. I already have I already have 3 underdogs on the card. This is going to be my 4th out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 fights. I have more than half of them as underdogs. Very interesting. But I'm going to go Liang by submission in the second round. Not that good of a fight in the women's strawweight division.